Well, here's another one. A Gazelle kit car, replica of a 1929 Mercedes Benz. One owner. It was built back in the 70s. Sat in a garage its entire life. It's got 7,400 miles on it. But before we go any further, you know the drill. We appreciate all the subscribers, likes, follow along, comment, share. It really helps us get videos out there. So what do we got here? We got a 1929 Mercedes Replica, a Gazelle kit car. Now these cars were made by a couple of different companies along the course of time from the 70s up through the 80s. It was Fiberfab, it was CMC, and it was Tiffany Motor Cars. This particular one, I believe, is a Fiberfab. It's an early one. It was done sometime in the 70s. Sat in a garage its entire life. The original owner that built it owned it up until basically a few days ago. And he was an older gentleman, you know, up in age, decided to get rid of some of his stuff and his cars. Originally came out of Michigan. And from what I understand and what he told me is that this thing sat in his garage at his lake house, and they only used it in the summertime. And he was also an avid Volkswagen enthusiast. This one happens to be powered by a 1.6 liter 1600cc Volkswagen engine. Runs great, everything works, all the lights, speedometer, headlights, tail lights, turn signals, brake lights, everything works on the car. The one thing kind of cool about it, and I've seen a lot of these kit cars, and they usually look pretty rough, you know, once they get old. They don't look and survive as nice as this one. This has got to be one of the nicest ones I see. It's got the original emblem there. All the original fasteners, hinges, and hardware. Chrome is perfect. Perfect. And it's got the original Gazelle emblem back here. I don't think I've ever seen that on a lot of these. They're usually long gone. It's got a brand new set of tires on it. All the chrome is good. Bumper's good. All the lights work. It stops and steers beautifully. The top is brand new. It was never put up until I put it up today. Here's a picture. As you can see, it also comes with side curtains that are in the front trunk. When I got the car, he said he never used the top ever. It was wrapped in a plastic bag when I got it. Now it sits inside the frame underneath the boot back here. Up front you have storage. And there's the side curtains. They've never been installed. Air tank for the air horns. Air horns actually sound kind of cool. There we go. They're pretty loud. All the chrome and trim and fittings on this car are great. Lock that closed. There we go. Tires are brand new. It's got a brand new set of Hankook radials. Let's fire it up. You can hear it run. It's a 1600cc single port Volkswagen motor right there in the back. And let's see if I can fire it up while I'm standing here. Make sure it's out of gear. There we go. It runs perfect. Got a brand new battery in it. That was just done this past summer. Car's been down here in Arizona for a number of years. Like I said, it came out of Michigan originally. It has a clear title, no issues. Brakes are all good. It was just serviced. Lights, like I said, everything works. Let's jump in and take it for a little spin. All right. Parking brake is off. Shift's nice, transmission smooth, clutch feels good, no issues, no problems. tank is up underneath the front of this car, and if you look at the top of the radiator cap, that's not a radiator cap, that's actually the fill for the fuel. And it's actually got a full tank in it. That's how I got it. The last owner was pretty particular with the car. He kept it covered inside a garage all the time. And he was just getting a little bit up there in age. I think he told me he was 87. And I didn't believe it. The guy looked like he was about 65 or 70. But he said it was time to let her go. His wife used to drive it a lot, he said, back up at the lake house back in the day. But it runs great, it drives great, it stops and steers and does everything it's supposed to do right. Turn signals all work, brake lights all work. And these cars don't weigh anything. So with this little 1600 Volkswagen motor in them, they run pretty good. It'll cruise at 65, 70 on the freeway all day long. One-handed shifting in this little car is a little bit of a handful. Let's get her back to the shop and we'll wrap it up. One of the things I do want to add to this is that a lot of these kit cars came basically three ways: Volkswagen powered, Chevrolet Chevette engine, or Pinto motor. This happens to be a 1600 single port V-dub engine. So that's the way this one was set up. And there were three manufacturers back in the day. You had Fiberfab. They got bought out by CMC. And then there was a Tiffany motor car, which was kind of in between. It was more like in the, I think in the early 70s. This particular one is from sometime in the 70s. I believe it's a Fiberfab creation at the time. It is priced to sell. It is a great little car. It's ready to go. See us at rpmotorcars.com. That's rpmotorcars.com. Feel free to give us a call. Any questions? Nationwide and worldwide shipping is available. Take any of your questions. We handle financing, shipping, everything else all at once. Thanks very much.